Hi everybody. Today it is a posing day because I have gained 10 kilos or more since the first video of this channel, and I'm very proud of that. I've always been a hard gainer, so to speak, but now I have increased my body mass thanks especially to this friend here. This is a formula made out of butter and more ingredients, but it's a high caloric food. Okay, we will talk about this in another video, but I've, as I said, been always skinny. It was hard for me to surpass the 75 kilo mark, and right now I am at 83 kilos of body weight, and I have to say that I feel good, and this is not my end mark. I want to go higher. I want to hit the 90 kilo mark. I want to get, ideally someday soon, hopefully, to 100 kilos. Now there's something interesting about gaining weight, something very particular about going higher in body mass when you are primal, and it's that fat molecules and everything in general is compact, is small. So right now, as you can see right here, I'm not bulky, I'm dense, I'm compact, you know. In fact, without working out, I've developed small muscles, okay, just because you have abundance. We will talk about getting fat in another video. This one is to give a proud update of my general state, and the point is that when you are fat healthily, you have abundance of everything, and just by being overweight you will have enough resources to create hormones, and especially testosterone and so on, and you will create muscles just like that, okay, if you eat enough meat just without working out, as if you were more or less on quote-unquote like steroids, okay. That's just curiosity, but yes, this is how I am right now, okay. And again, I want to go up. In this time that I've created the channel, the first video, you can see me skinny, you can see me, well, low of energy, you could say, although I was already gaining much vitality and speed in the process of thought and so on. But gaining weight just gives you power, just gives you vitality and health, if you are healthy, of course. The point is that for example, the other day I was lifting a box. It was around 7 kilos and a half. Before, when I was skinny, I would have to grab it with my both hands and move it, but this time I took it up with one hand and threw it as if it was a basketball, you know, boom. And it was not effortless, but it was surprisingly easy, because fat again gives you raw strength, raw power, and will give you the necessary materials to give you, you know, that impulse that you need. Getting fat is a true transformation. I know that the majority, or 9 out of 10 transformations today, are actually about losing weight, but losing weight has to be used strategically. Okay, what's truly revolutionary is to gain a lot of weight, to have abundance of hormones, abundance of fat-soluble nutrients, and to store them and to keep them for body regeneration, reuse, to rejuvenate your body. Do you understand? Well, the point that I want to make today is that this diet and this lifestyle is simply great. I'm a testimony of this. I'm very thankful for the creator of this diet, who is not around us anymore, who is Ogenus Wonderplanets. I'm simply a pupil, a student of his. After his death, I never met him, but I will talk separately about this specifically in another video. Anyways, gaining weight, healthy weight, body fat and body mass in general, also muscle. Inherently, you will gain muscle when you gain natural fat. It's simply great. Okay, I feel more calm, more stable. Bad things affect me way less. They affected me very little before, but now less and less, and it keeps going down. And I'm simply confident. I feel like in the street, if I got into a conflict, even before going into hands, you know, I feel that my hormones and stability would calm and dissuade everything down, you know. That's power. Okay. Also, if you want a proof of how good fat is, when you see somebody losing weight, a lot of weight, very fast, you see them emaciated. You see them like they have lost life. They tell you that they feel better, but you instinctively know that that person is losing energy, is losing power, is losing okay. What I mean is that, contrary to popular belief, losing weight is usually not good. Again, unless it's used strategically. I will talk about this specifically in another separate video. But anyways, guys, I feel happy. I'm very proud of my body weight, and when I hit the 100 kilogram mark, I will definitely be still very proud, and actually even more. Okay, the 220 pounds mark, very proud. Just going to the street, walking around very confidently, and full of joy and full of health, which is what actually matters. Who cares about your confidence, right? What matters is that you feel sharp, you feel active, you feel vital. And I don't know, I simply know for a fact that gaining weight with the proper food and the proper way, which is very simple, is simply life-giving. Thank you very much for watching.